Hey everybody, how y'all doing today? We are back with the Seattle Mariners franchise here on MLB The Show 19, looking at the first managed game here in the Oakland A's series. We're on the road against these Oakland A's, looking to take a game or two from them. Actually, we would prefer to sweep them, but you know, it is what it is. Do not forget to drop a like on this video. Subscribe if you are new. Plenty more of this franchise coming your way. It'd be greatly appreciated as we take the 1-0 lead in this game in the top of the third inning. Top of the fourth, they get right through that. Kikuchi has had some issues this year for sure. He does not have the best numbers this year. As you can see, a 6.45 ERA, but he's bringing it down a little bit tonight as he gets into the sixth inning here. 1-0 lead. He cannot be giving up things. Piscotty on base gets out of the sixth inning, and we're into the seventh inning. A very, very close game here with this Oakland A's team. Narvaez and Beckham on board. Bases bomb for Encarnacion, and he flies out, so fails to get us an insurance run. Kikuchi gets through 7. That is really good for what he has given us this year. Another hit. There's a walk. We have 8 hits in this ball game, only 1 run to show for it. That's unfortunate. Lou Trevino in the game for the A's. He's able to get out of it. Bottom of the ninth, Kikuchi is still in, and we are going to take him out as he's put 2 guys on. And then Hunter Strickland is going to give up the tying run and the winning run. And the Oakland A's with some 9th inning comeback power thanks to Chris Davis with an RBI, 2 for 4. And he's the player of the game there. Now we go into the second game of the set, as we've already dropped one of them. And we have our other pitcher who tends to struggle a lot, and that is Felix Hernandez. Probably left Kikuchi in way too long last game, and that's why we're probably going to look at firing the manager soon. But here's Felix Hernandez, and he's going to go down 1-0 as he's going to give up that run. Bottom 3, he's getting through it pretty well. And there's the fly out to end that. Top 4, we do nothing. Bottom 4, they do nothing. Then we get Healy over on third base for Kyle Seager with none out. He will sac fly for the tie. Felix Hernandez giving up a little bit of something. There's a fielder's choice, and there's a ground out. So Hernandez able to get out of the 5th. 2-run homer for Domingo Santana to make this a 3-1 ball game. Now Soria going to pitch for the A's. Felix Hernandez gives up one little thing there in the bottom of the 7th, and we are going to take him out for Tuivailala, who gives up the tying runs. Unbelievable. Tuivailala has been pretty good for us, but he gives up the tying runs, and now D. Gordon over on third. We get the sacrifice to bring him in, and then Villalba going to give up a solo shot to Crush Davis. Unbelievable. Ryan Buchter in the game now. They're going to bring in Lou Trevino here in the 9th. They get through it. Tuivailala going to give up a double. I don't know why he's still in there. Ross Cup comes in. There's a single, and we get out of the 9th. Into the top of the 10th now. Narvaez and Beckham on base. There's a pop-up, a strikeout, and a strikeout. Ross Cup gives up a walk but gets us through the 10th. Now into the top of the 11th, they have Jerry Blevins up there, and he'll get through it. Ross Cup trying to get us through the 11th. Gives up a single, gives up a walk. We're going to bring in Chasen Bradford, who gives up a grand slam for the big fat L. A grand slam in the bottom of the 11th inning is going to give the A's the win. Unbelievable and an unfortunate way for us to lose, but that's just the way our season's going right now. There's Paris Allen. He was 2 for 6 on the day with 2 RBIs. He's batting under 200. The A's have a lot of guys batting under 200. Crush Davis got it done for them, and that grand slam, unbelievable. Chasen Bradford, only one of the runs goes to him. Ross Cup gets the others. But it is unfortunate, and we take the L there. So now we're trying to avoid the sweep against Marco Estrada. We send Wade LeBlanc to the mound here in Oakland as we have fallen underneath them for the basement spot in the AL West, unfortunately. There's Pinder. He got on base and started the trouble. Ended it up scoring on that grand slam last game. And here's Marco Estrada. He has had 10 starts this season. He's 3-4 in those starts. A 4.01 ERA in 58 innings with a 120 whip. So we'll see what he can do against our lineup today. And we are going to send out Malik Smith. This series, he's 2 for 10 with 2 strikeouts. Hasn't been batting as well since moving to the 1 hole, but we'll see if he can change that here today. And the very first pitch is going to be hit into left field into the corner for Malik Smith to get into second with the easy double. And that is exactly why he is batting leadoff with that 94 speed on second base and no one out. There's D. Gordon, and he is going to hit that thing. And Malik Smith is going to come home, and he is in there. We will start it off with a 1-0 lead thanks to D. Gordon's RBI. Encarnacion going to go down swinging on strikes, and that'll be the first out of the game. There's our lineup: Malik Smith, D. Gordon, Edwin Encarnacion, Domingo Santana, Mitch Haniger, Ryan Healy, Kyle Seager, Omar Narvaez, and Tim Beckham. So here we go, and there's Domingo Santana going to go down on strikes, swinging. And Haniger as well going to go down on swinging strikes. So there we go. 3 strikeouts for Estrada to get up out of this. And now Wade LeBlanc is going to pitch to Paris Allen III. He's 2 for 10 in the series with 2 ribbies. And the 2-1 pitch is hit in the air deep into center field and caught, luckily, by Malik Smith. And there is the Oakland A's lineup: Paris Allen III, Robbie Grossman, Stephen Piscotty, Crush Davis, Matt Olson, Matt Chapman, Nick Hundley, Chad Pinder, and Jurickson Profar. So here's Grossman, and Grossman going to hit it into right field, and that's going to be popped up enough to make the play. Now, with 2 outs, it's Piscotty, and Piscotty is going to line this thing into right field, and that is going to be caught as well by Mitch Haniger. Good plays in the outfield. We move forward to the bottom of the 3rd inning, and that one is going to drop into right field, and Haniger having trouble there playing with it, and it's going to end up a double. Now with 2 on after a walk, that is going to get hit into left field, and now bases loaded with 1 out. Good situation for Oakland here. Let's see if they can capitalize. With Grossman going to line this thing into left, and it's going to be caught. They're going to tag up, going home. It's a good throw, but not in time. And Oakland has tied the game at 1. Here's Stephen Piscotty, and he's going to rip one into right field. That's going to be a nice base hit. Once again, loading the bases here in the bottom of the 3rd. Here's Crush Davis, and he's going to hit this thing right at short. And a nice throw over to first base to get the final out of the inning. So LeBlanc out of a huge jam with only giving up the tie. Now in the bottom of the 7th inning. Yes, that's how long it took to get more action. 2 men on, and Roenis Elias is coming into the game. He's pitched in 21 games this season. And he's going to get the dribbler on to first, which is going to get the lead runner at second, but not the man going to first. Now we got 1st and 3rd with 2 out, and Elias going to get us out of it. Now Ryan Buchter going to come into the game. He's pitched 15 games to a 3.86 ERA. And this thing is going to get hit into left field. It will fall for a base hit. And that's a good way to start off the top of the 8th inning. Now with a man on second and 2 outs, there's another big hit by D. Gordon. We needed it, and we got it. Now we have runners on the corners in this 1-1 game, and Encarnacion is going to fly out into shallow right field. Jerickson Profar backs up to make the play. So now Blake Trianon is going to come in, and he's pitched 16 games to only a 1.08 ERA, but this time he's going to give up a big-time hit into center field with 1 out. Haniger going to start us off. Here, we got 1 out, Haniger. Here's Ryan Healy, and he's going to hit this thing into right field, getting just past Profar. And now 2 on. And here is Seager, and he's going to get hit by a pitch. And that's going to load the bases with 1 out. And another man hit by a pitch. It is Narvaez. And that's going to walk in a run and then hit deep into left field over the head of the left fielder for the Oakland A's, and that's going to bring in a couple of runs. Tim Beckham with the huge hit is going to make it 4-1 in favor of the Mariners. They are able to get the out there, and now with 2 outs, they get the 3rd out, and it is 4-1. Hunter Strickland coming in. Hunter Strickland gets a strikeout for the 1st out of the bottom of the 9th inning, and then gives up a liner into right field. Then dribbler, and that could be the double play to end the game, and it is. The Seattle Mariners come away with the win, 4-1. Elias going to get the win in this one. Hunter Strickland will get the save as he gives up 1 hit and 1 strikeout in his 1 inning pitched. And the Seattle Mariners come away with a 9th inning win. So proud of the way that they are able to be resilient in this game. Come away with those 3 runs on the top of the 9th, and then Strickland able to shut it down for his 8th save of the year. Fantastic play today. It wasn't looking good for a little bit. There was a couple really tough situations, but the pitchers were able to get out of it and get us on to the next chance. And we took our opportunities in this 9th inning here today. Big win. Big win to avoid a sweep. So now we'll take a look at what happens after. We have the Texas Rangers, who we are going to get a close win here, 6-5. Let's take a look at that close win. Look at that. All the scoring happened before the 6th inning. Kind of crazy. So really the bullpens did a really nice job. Kikuchi gave up 3. Elias gave up 2, but he ends up with the win, even giving up those runs. Now here's Mike Leake's start, and that'll be a 6-2 win against Texas. Now taking on the Angels to end the month of May. We're going to lose in a shutout fashion. And then we are going to lose again in shutout fashion, 6-0. That's going to end the month of May. Recap coming along with more next episode. Again, don't forget to drop a like on this video. Subscribe if you are new. Don't forget to share this video all over the place and get more people hip to the Mariners franchise.